Hi, it's Alison Mead from Silicon Bullet here with another top bookkeeping tip. I'm seeing on some of the forums at the moment, a lot of people are confused by this new post-Brexit postponed VAT. So when you're importing goods, if you are a VAT registered business, you are now not charged any VAT by the supplier. So you purchase the goods and you pay them for them, and then they ship them to you. When they arrive at the UK port, in the same way as used to happen with things from my experience, USA, India, or anywhere outside of the European area, your goods will be brought in to the company by an importer. And at that point, they will look at the goods and assess them, look at the value and the paperwork that's come, and they will decide on how much VAT is due on those items. And in the past, what used to happen when you're importing goods from outside the EU is that you would get a demand for payment from the importer with duty and import taxes and VAT on it. You would pay the importer that money, then they would release the goods and you would get them. You would then get a certificate that declared how much VAT had been declared on the goods, and you would be able to reclaim that on your next VAT return. Happy days, because you're a VAT registered business and you're able to reclaim the VAT. Now, all that's happening with postponed VAT is at the time when the goods come into the country, you can choose to postpone paying the VAT to the importer. So you just pay them the duty and the import taxes, and that's all you need to do. Then when you process your invoices in your accounting system and when you next do your VAT return, you need to report on that VAT return how much VAT that you would have paid. But at the same time, you can reclaim the VAT all in one transaction. So it's kind of, instead of giving the VAT, waiting a few weeks and then reclaiming it, you're giving it and receiving it all on the same day, which effectively means that the money never leaves your hands and you're never paying it to anybody. This is why postponed VAT is very good for cash flow. And it also is, I don't think there's any real negative points of using the postponed VAT scheme. So all it means is that you need an accounting system that when you process and put in the value of the goods in your purchases, that you also need to be able to put the VAT value in box 1 of the VAT return and also in box 4 of the VAT return. So they're both being reported to the HMRC, but you never actually need to pay the money out and reclaim it. So that is what postponed VAT is all about. If you also are dealing with companies that use CIS and in the construction industry scheme, there is a similar system that does similar posts to the VAT return in the same sort of way, which is how, when I first heard about postponed VAT, it fried my brain. I really couldn't work it out. But you've just got to go back to first principles and think about what you would have done before and where things would go in the VAT return before in order to work it out. And the new domestic charge VAT is very, very similar and puts items in the boxes in a very similar way. So if you are really struggling with this, as I know many people are, you can get advice and see it on the HMRC website, which is how I educated myself about it. But if you just need somebody to go through a real life example with you, or you just need someone to have a chat with it about to get it clear in your head, I know some people learn things in different ways, then do please get in touch. Look for me, Alison Mead, on LinkedIn. Look for me, Silicon Bullet, on my YouTube channel, and look at blog.siliconbullet.com, where I also cover the same topics as I do in these videos, but in a written format so you can work through it in your own way. And please do get in touch. You can buy small chunks of my time where I can log in and look at your accounting and bookkeeping with you and just help you to make sense of it and figure it all out. So that's Alison Mead from Silicon Bullet with another top tip about postponed VAT. Good luck. I hope it all works out for you, but please don't struggle on your own. Get in touch if you need any help. Bye.